Introducing the challenger from Ayers.
Guys, this one has that big fight feel tonight, with the World Heavyweight Championship being contested for.
Yeah, Michael, that's exactly what this title stands for. Challenging for it is one of the most demanding situations a superstar can find themselves in, and defending it is even a greater challenge.
Yeah, Byron, but I think these men are more than up for the challenge. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
The champ showing that quickness.
Bam! Oh, perfect kick.
Oh! He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him. Something's about to go either very wrong or very right.
He's back into the ring.
It has to be demoralizing to just get slapped like that.
If that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will.
Byron, is it possible to devise a game plan as a competitor when you're embarking on a journey through hell?
Competitors must resign themselves to the fact that doing battle in this torturous structure means their mind, body, and soul will never be the same again.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every... turn. Out of the ring and into hell itself.
Oh, no. Please put that back. That will rip your flesh off the bone.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Uh-oh. That'll tip the scales in this match. Oh.
Ooh. Oh, man.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous. Back in the ring now.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry. About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
He climbs into the ring. Oh, what a chop.
That'll let you up.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat. Powerbomb position.
Throwing down punches and counters out. Ooh, what a calf kick.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
Golly, what destruction. Nothing says, here's my vicious side, like throwing a trash can at your fallen opponent. Oh, man. Glass went flying everywhere.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Drew's power currently being suppressed.
He set the table up.
This won't end well. Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
The challenger is in some big trouble.
There is no way this can go on for much longer.
Oh, man, I'm not liking the look of this.
Down through the table. Straight through the heart of the table.
We are through the looking glass now, people. Anything goes from here on out.
Bang! With the championship on the line. His arm shot off the mat before one.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count. It's stunning.
reversing.
Comes back into the ring. He's setting the chair up, wedging it between the ropes. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Boom! He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
Oh, barbed wire straight to the dome.
Reversal. Can he take advantage? Oh, look at the elbow. Look at just hammering away in the back. And a backstabber. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Smothering offense from Punk here. Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT. He's got to know he's in harm's way here. Trash can right to the dome.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Drew doesn't usually allow his opponents to gain this much confidence.
Lands the trash can.
That'll leave a mark.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
Oh boy, he's stalking him. Watching for an opening. Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker.
Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands from the opposition.
Excellent opportunity for Punk to shift the momentum.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Getting up, but doesn't have a clue what's coming at him.
Ooh, man.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk is stifling the opposition now. And the damage is just going to keep on coming if he can't find a defense for this.
We've already seen a few shots delivered up in that region.
And he has to start protecting himself from attacks to that area.
We have seen such a physical match from these combatants, and the wear and tear is starting to show.
And now's the time where the smartest competitor needs to take advantage of the situation. Needs to figure out the quickest way to end this.
This is getting more and more alarming with each uninterrupted attack.
And things are just going from bad to worse.
And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now. This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Drew's power currently being suppressed. Sharp shot.
Delivers the knee.
Treating the torso to yet another attack.
Top rope.
Flying elbow drop.
This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end. And now in the most dangerous area inside the cell. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
CM Punk is stifling the opposition now.
And Punk gets countered there.
McIntyre finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
That could be the torch that lights the fire under McIntyre.
Boom! Uppercut.
That'll knock you silly.
McIntyre holding him at bay. The champ taking their share of hits now. Oh, an uppercut. Might have lost a tooth.
Oh! Big overhand. Ooh. Popped right in the face.
Landing the uppercut.
His opponent too.
Guys, the Tigers are out of the cage.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, overhand connects.
Oh, what a windup.
Oh my God.
Forearm. Saw that one coming.
Oh, man. Just a nasty headbutt.
Bringing the focus to the temple, hoping to disorient. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this.
Oh, what a forearm.
Hits him with the counter. Oh! Making his way up the cell wall.
Apparently he loves chaos.
Well, this looks like one of those last gasp efforts, if you ask me.
That's what you got to do to win this thing. Forearm to the jaw.
Boom! What a headbutt.
Oh, God. Making his climb up the cell now.
Why on earth would you do that?
Forearm. Elbow drop. Piercing. These superstars are showing no concern for their own well-being. All that matters to them right now is doing as much damage to one another as possible. And an elbow. And his torso continues to be targeted.
That could be disrupting the flow of air at this point.
Uranagi by Pump. He turns it into the Anaconda bite. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. And CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Face first.
Setting up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch. Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
How's he going to get out of this predicament?
Elbows his way out.
Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Facing off at the top of the ramp.
I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to hurt.
Oh, my goodness.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Oh, the elbow connects. Down across the neck. Oh, McIntyre.
Manhandling his opponent. Is Drew McIntyre.
Watch this display of power.
Sit out powerbomb.
And the possibility for serious injury just went way up.
These superstars are starting to get very imaginative right now. You have to think someone's looking at that stage and getting some dark thoughts.
Counter by CM Punk.
Oh!
Big time height on that kick. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Oh, just turn that around.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Fist directly to the gut.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Ooh. And here we go, business picking up as he starts to climb the cell.
This is rather reckless of him, wouldn't you say?
This whole match is reckless.
But necessary.
Oh no, what's this all about?
He's making the climb. This has to be zapping every last bit of energy.
Oof. We've seen the kind of damage that can happen if you fall from up there. Guys, this is really dangerous.
There's no training for fighting on the side of a 25-foot steel structure.
Hanging on for dear life now. A fall from the side of the cell would be devastating.
I could hear the entire WWE Universe gasping in unison.
Stomping down. Devastating kick. Oof. Hammerlock now into a lariat. Scaling the cell now, guys.
Who knows what he's thinking now? I'm not so sure he knows what he's doing, guys.
Who are you to question him?
He has climbed to the top of the 20-foot structure.
No, 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 no!
And now they are both climbing the side of this gigantic steel cell.
What's he trying to prove here?
That he's the best? He's made it up there, guys.
No, please don't come back.
Punk plants him with a Uranagi. Seamless transition, wasting no time. Anaconda Vice is cinched in. Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent.
It's a roundabout strategy, but it might work.
Look at this, he let it go.
Curious decision there, Michael.
Position to be in right now.
Oh my God, off the top of the cell.
If you ever wondered how far a super...
No, 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 no! Oh, went airborne from up high!
I understand wanting to harm your opponent, but that was a deranged way to go about it.
Boom, what impact! McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Drew doesn't usually allow his opponents to gain this much confidence. Oh! Bashing each other on the side of the cell, but to what end?
I don't think there's any end, Saxton. I don't think there's an end until someone gets taken out of here on a stretcher. Ooh. They say the only way out of hell is up, but I don't think they're heading towards salvation.
Nothing to catch their fall if one of them loses their grip here.
I think that's the evil intent, looking to pry each other off the cell.
Oh my!
He has summited the cell.
But will the reward be worth the risk?
Here he goes, right up the side of the cell.
Making it look easy. This is dangerous. This is terrifying. I think Saxton might start screaming.
I'm trying to hold it in.
He's reached the top. Now what?
I shudder to think.
Do it. Gets him with the counter.
Mongolian chop.
My gosh, this is making the hair on my neck stand up.
A nervous energy has come across this arena as war is waged on top of the cell.
Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
Everyone in this building is just waiting on bated breath.
Don't do this! Oh my gosh, I've seen it all now.
Are you nuts?
How did it come to this?
This is a title match. Any risk is worth the cost.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Somebody's about to get hurt, Cole, and hurt bad.
He made it to the top. Oh, just stop moving.
Dominating shoulder tackle. They got up there, but how are they going to get down?
I don't know if they thought that far ahead.
Kick to the gut. Arms hooked. Future shot from McIntyre. The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Oh. Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
delivering the suplex.
We've already seen part of the cell break apart. No telling what more can break apart. Is now these athletes are taking their chances in a very perilous position at the top of Hell in a Cell. Oh, look at that scope slam. The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room. How can they even compete up there? How are they not frozen with fear?
When you hold this much contempt for your opponent, you'll do anything you have to drag him to hell.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Crushing the knee there.
Every fall on top of the cell is like putting your flesh through a meat grinder.
Stop in the leg. Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Are these superstars even aware of the peril they're in?
I think they have blinders on, Saxton. I don't think they're completely aware of their surroundings. They just have tunnel vision for each other.
Vicious right forearm. There are heights, and then there are heights. Being at the top of Hell in a Cell, tensions high, and tempers even higher, as we're seeing.
No chance of cooler heads prevailing here.
Planning on what to do next.
Oh my God, no! Oh my God.
This championship match just turned into a crime scene.
I don't know how this match can go on. He's got something in mind here.
I don't think I want to know what it is. Safety clearly isn't a concern for him right now.
How can it be in this type of match?
Here we go. He's at the top.
Yes.
See that?
Yes. Punk never saw that coming.
And both athletes showing that they have... Punk has him trapped up across the shoulders.
Go to sleep.
Now that is why they're the champ.
Spinning kick to the gut.
This entire arena is on the edge of their seats watching these two clash on top of the cell.
Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
You could hear the chain link fence buckling with every impact.
And this has quickly become a match to be remembered.
A
Crashing down.
I think we finally have our answer as to just how far these competitors are willing to go to have their arm raised as champion at the end of this match.
And what a price to pay to get said answer. Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do?
CM Punk from the top rope.
Jump in the elbow.
And he sends him into the corner. Oh, CM Punk patting away at his opponent in the corner. Punk gonna go up to the top rope. What's gonna happen here?
Pulling up his opponent with him. Punk raising the ante all the way from the top.
The plunge.
The champ has this one in hand now.
For the win. There's two. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
There he is, the champion, standing tall after this defense.
A pretty impressive defense. Challengers might think twice before coming at him now.